Obviously, week 3 of Beat the Street King of Cardiff. Tonight's practice is going to be on the targets. Obviously, as you'll see throughout the episode now, there won't be any actual targets where they'll have to hit. That's being kept for the final as a bit of a surprise to the participants. But they will be working on the technical aspect of using a partner to play in with different types of passes and volleys, etc. And I'll just show you task 1 shortly. Yes, he's there. So it's nice and easy to start with. Your partner will serve you the ball. You've got 10 yards apart, and he'll serve it somewhere so he bounces in front of you. All you need to do is play a side foot volley back into his hands, or her hands, yes. So it's there, and play the volley. Work both feet so you can judge it. So your target is just back into his hands. Try and work both feet. Is everybody okay with that? Fantastic. Off we go. Go this time you're going to work in a 4, okay? So get yourselves together in a group of 4. So you can set out 10 yards apart. No, you're going to have one serving. So for us, Paddy's going to serve to me, and I'm going to volley it to my left to Ryan. Ryan will throw it back to Pad. Pad will serve it to me, and I'll volley it left to Yusuf, and then you carry on. Everybody understand? You'll do 10 on each foot, and you'll all have a different. You'll all swap over. Do you understand what to do? Right, just have a little look. There, volley across. Come back, yeah. There, volley across. Right, better than me. Yeah, is that okay? Yeah? Okay, off we go. Play with a bounce and 2 of you without. So, for example, out your hands off the first one, bounce, I'll play the trance, bounce, he'll play to Paddy, Paddy will play a volley straight off to Yusuf, Yusuf will play a volley straight into me, and I can have it bounce, yeah? Just bounce, bounce, straight, back to me, bounce. Ready? So, 1, 2, oh, try and give him something to work with. There, so it's a bounce. There, and across. You understand? Is everybody okay with that? Ready, up and go.
Yeah, they're doing really well. They're working really hard, learning to use both feet, which is important in football, any game. They all seem to be really enjoying it, and yeah, they all work really hard.
Time you're going to go in your sequence, but the ball isn't allowed to touch the floor, yeah? So you've got to play there, across, and here we go, yeah? Off you go, off you go.
As the easier taxes go on, everyone can do them, but as the harder taxes come into the competition, you can see the individuals, who they are and who's shaping up for the final.
A player will pass it into you. You have to flick it up on your thigh and then a volley to your teammate. He will get it down, he'll pass it across. The next one will flick, volley, and play to his right. Do you understand? Watch it, we'll go through it. Yes, Pat? Just there, flick, touch, volley. You get it down, you still will play across. Flick, touch, volley across. I'll get it down. Play, flick, touch, volley across to his right. And we go from there. Does everybody understand? Yeah? Okay.
tonight's tasks, obviously, they're all going to be about the targets, or they have been rather. The kids have done really well. We didn't put any obstacles in there tonight. We were keeping them for the final, as I said previously, but they worked in pairs or in groups of 4. It was really tough, but they did really well, to be fair. They've done a lot of work with the futsal scholars, who were my team members here, obviously, when we came up here to do the street soccer competition. But we've had a couple of kids who've pushed through the barrier that perhaps we thought may struggle, so it's gone really well tonight. Beat the street team members, which are the futsal scholars. Basically, I've given them tasks to go in and work. They do the MVQ, and they've got to do some sort of work and coaching within that. They've been absolutely superb. We've had 15 of them work with us over the last 3 weeks, and to be fair to them, every week we've changed them. But there's been 1 or 2 who've come back because they've nagged me basically to come and work on the project. Some of the kids are asking, is Kofi back tonight? Is one of the other lads back? Are the girls staying? Are they coming next week? They've enjoyed working with them, and the benefits that the futsal scholars have had from it has been enormous. I've had good information from Callum. They are obviously the futsal manager, and they've done really well last night. They haven't stopped talking about it. They want to do more work, they want more events that they do. So for me, obviously, if this competition is helping the young people, obviously within East Cardiff, plus the futsal scholars to develop their personal skills, then I'm happy. It's been really interesting. We changed it a lot from last year's competition. Obviously, week 1 we looked at basic, obviously, control and aerial touch based on keepy-ups. Then we looked at the dribbling and the freestyling to link it together onto tonight's target practice. And across the 3 weeks, no one has really gone and nailed every task. So for us, that's great. It gives us a tough job to try and select the finalists, and I think it's going to be really close. Basically, we're going to mark them on attitude and ability. So they get a 1, obviously being the highest score, if they've done really well. 2, if they've done fairly well. And 3, if they could have improved a little bit in certain areas. So they get marked 1, 2 or 3 on attitude, and 1, 2 or 3 on ability. And again, they've fluctuated. Some kids, for whatever reason, have done superbly well on their attitude in week 1, and then it's let them down a little bit tonight, and it's up and down with every individual, which is good. The grand final is going to be at Cardiff City Stadium. It's in a couple of weeks' time, obviously, when we go through the marking scheme and send the letters out to the finalists. It's going to be a one-off salt course, so to speak. They get aerial drop balls down on the concourse, shooting into different sectors. For example, gate 129, which is near the grandstand. The van is going to be involved, moving, and hopefully we're going to get add a little bit of spice with this year, and rather than the tyres, we may get some moving people, moving objects, whether it be skaters or rollerbladers, etc., or BMX bikes. So with that, it should be quite a tough task. They've also got to try and hit down Heineken beer barrels that we've been kindly donated from the Compass Group. So with that, from start to finish, it'll be tough, it'll be quick, and hopefully it'll push them right to the limit.